something to soothe this pain, to cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning up for you.
Der goldene Schmetterling.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Okay. Ich begrüße euch erstmal recht herzlich zurück in LA Noire. Es geht direkt weiter. Ich möchte aber trotzdem irgendwie jetzt, wenn die Presse schon kommt, irgendwie was Schönes anziehen. Hier. Ich finde es auch interessant, dass man jetzt immer mehr vom Fall oder von der Tat vorher schon sieht. Irgendwie kann man sich ja jetzt auch theoretisch an den Klamotten orientieren. Wir wissen, was das Tatwerkzeug ist. So, ich steige einmal kurz hier ein, Rusty. Dieses Auto haben wir bereits gefahren. Schade. Na komm.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
And no assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. You might get along after all.
Ach komm, schon wieder so dämlich gelegen. Du biegst jetzt ab. Ach man. Kann man hier hoch? Ja. Sieht so aus, als wäre das hier ein guter Weg. Oder auch nicht.
Hey, come on!
Du fährst, Rusty.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Ich weiß nicht, wie wir da hinkommen, du fährst. Ups.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy has been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case. Fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex
Captain,
Alonzo
aren't there
Mendes.
similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Jawohl.
Detective, I was first on scene.
Hi.
You're a modest
You
little
find her,
person.
Gonzalez?
Much to
Not
be
me.
modest about.
Family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Ist aber schön, dass man wirklich so
Walking on the street.
häufig die gleichen Gesichter sieht. Finde ich richtig gut. Gonzales hatten wir jetzt schon zweimal. Oder jetzt schon das dritte Mal? Ich bin unsicher.
Can't
Hi.
be much help to you, Phelps.
Ich wollte auch nie mit dir reden.
Here she is.
Ja, Pixeln.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Na, herrlich. Also kann es jetzt wirklich sein... Ne, Alonso Mendes wird es ja nicht gewesen sein, schätze ich mal. Daedry Muller, Elternbeirat.
Oh, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
Und Geld wollte der wieder
Motive
nicht
was
haben.
robbery. Why not take the money?
Ja. So. Das Mordopfer.
Look at your mark. It's very...
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Okay, an den Händen irgendwas? Natürlich, der Ring fehlt wieder.
Cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
Okay, wieder ein Ring, der weg ist. Diesmal aber wirklich der Ehering. Oder halt Verlobungsring, wie er gerade gesagt hat. An der Hand.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Oh. Wieder fehlender Schmuck. Okay, ja, das haben wir gesehen. Oh, wieder dritte.
Detectives, RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
So, ich sollte ja hier mit dir noch reden.
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mouth.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
Okay, also ihr seht es richtig, dass Rusty jetzt auch gerne gehen würde.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
We have her ID and an address. Someone at home might be able to tell us something more about her.
Mhm. Ich nehme mal ein paar Karren hier mit.
I hear you are very
Aber die haben wir alle schon gehabt. Den hier noch nicht, glaube ich. Das kann doch nicht wahr sein. Wir brauchen ein neues Auto.
Great. How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
Ganz ruhig, Rusty, ganz ruhig. Wir nehmen ja schon unseren Wagen. Ist das unser Wagen? Ich glaube nicht. Aber schön, dass er darauf reagiert, ne? Also schön, dass er darauf eingeht, dass wir einfach dann in einem falschen Auto sitzen würden. Gefällt mir.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If it doesn't work out, then.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? No, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations.
Hey!
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? Then don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Ja, ich bin ja schon unterwegs. Aber schön, ne? Man bekommt so im nach und nach mit, wie es bei Cole dann so aussieht. Ich meine, ganz am Anfang hat man ja seine Frau einmal ganz kurz gesehen. Im Intro. Aber wenn man nicht weiß, dass man genau diesen Typen spielen wird, achtet man ja da auch nicht so drauf. Vorher.
Just ignore this turn.
Okay, ich ignoriere die Kreuzung.
Keep on straight.
Ich bin in einem Tunnel, Rusty. Ich kann nirgendwo anders hin.
I need you to take a left at the next corner.
All units, officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway.
Go to hell, Parker!
Gefecht im
No way
Gange.
I'm going down without a fight.
Natürlich.
Drop the weapon, hands behind your head.
Yeah? Fuck you too!
Put your hands in the air.
He's hiding in the alley.
In the alley.
Give it up, LAPD.
Den kann ich jetzt erschießen, oder? Also...
Don't make me chase you.
Na komm, Cole. So. Ich glaube, man hätte den gar nicht treffen können, als er da gerade hochgeklettert ist. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich den einmal getroffen habe, ehrlich gesagt, aber ich glaube eher, das funktioniert da nicht. Der hat auch nicht automatisch anvisiert.
Advise all units that the 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4, KGPL.
Roger 11K. All units, 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4. Repeat, code 4.
So. Ach, der Außenseiter-Outfit. Okay. Ziehen wir mal an. Auch wenn ich gerne Intuitionspunkte gehabt hätte, aber man kann sich leider nicht alles wünschen. Beziehungsweise man kann leider nicht alles haben. Aber ist schön, ne? Gerade Straße hier. Man muss nicht ausweichen, wollte ich gerade sagen. Dann kommt genau ein Depp reingezogen. Und der nächste. Und der... Ach, hi, Kollegen. Okay, das ist schon das 3. Mal, dass ich hier rechts abbiege. Und mich dran erinnere. Zumindest. Ja, genau. Also hier scheint es jetzt wirklich so, dass sich diese Morde aber auch wirklich auf einen gewissen Bereich beziehen, beziehungsweise auch die Opfer, beziehungsweise Täter, die Tatbeteiligten, sagen wir es so. Dass die Tatbeteiligten alle sehr eng beieinander wohnen. Irgendwie ganz interessant. Könnte man natürlich auch schon als Hinweis irgendwie erachten. Aber nein, wir sollen ja keine voreiligen Schlüsse ziehen. Es sterben ja hier nur Frauen auf die gleiche Art und Weise ständig. So.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Oh Gott, das ist doch...
Thank you.
Das ist doch ätzend.
Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
Wie alt ist das Mädel?
We're gonna have a look around.
11? 12?
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
Dem Mädel kann man doch jetzt nicht sagen, ey, deine Mutter ist tot.
Not much help.
Ah, vergiss nicht Moms Geburtstag.
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
Ja, Rusty ist okay. Und die hat gerade einen Abwasch gemacht, wie es aussieht.
No good to me.
Und Kekse gebacken. Das Mädel macht einiges.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Ja, definitiv das Tatwerkzeug.
I doubt it.
Aber schön. Oh, guck mal. Eine Zitrone. Könnte was mit dem Fall zu tun haben. Hä? Ach so. Ja, also mehr kann ich da jetzt nicht drehen, von daher scheint die Geige nichts Besonderes zu sein. Oh, was?
Seems irrelevant.
Bestimmt irrelevant. Mach's doch trotzdem auf. Auch wenn ich es echt nicht in Ordnung finde, dass wir einfach hier reinkommen können und uns alles anschauen können und so, aber naja.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Mhm. Und das wird wahrscheinlich der Ring sein. Beziehungsweise...
No sign of a
genau.
wedding ring.
Genau das. Da sind noch Schuhe. Schuhe, sehr wichtig in diesem Fall.
Work boots. Size 8.
Wir haben die richtige Größe. Und damit alle Hinweise. Wie die Musik so toll ankündigt. Okay. Michelle, deine Mutter ist tot. Tschüss. Oh Mann, das will ich nicht.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
Wie unsensibel willst du sein? Ja. Ah, sie ist 15. Okay, krass. So. Kleine Männerschuhabdrücke. Seilmuster. Männerarbeitsstiefelgröße 41. Ich glaube, dein Papa hat was zu erklären.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
Das kann man ihr eigentlich glauben, oder? Was?
And did he come and get you?
Of course. Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Ich benutze einen Punkt. Das ist ja jetzt, also... Okay.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Haha, naja, wenn du es so sagst. Okay, ich habe auf jeden Fall nichts da, deswegen böser Cop.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the
Go
police
to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
Moment.
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Moment. Ihre Frau wurde gefunden, ermordet. Was? Gefunden?
Please, if that's all, please just leave.
Sie wurde gefunden? Also, nicht, was, sie ist tot, sondern sie wurde gefunden? Sie sind sehr verdächtig damit, mein Lieber.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Weil da Arbeitsstiefel in Größe 41 stehen.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Ja, also ich habe Schuhgröße 48, liebe Leute. Oh Gott. So, Alibi. Wie sieht's denn aus?
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
Was ist denn Alibi des Ehemanns? Michelle Moller hat mehrfach in der Mordnacht vergebens zu Hause angerufen. Okay, das heißt, wir können ihn auch hier beschuldigen.
You should come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Naja, ihre Tochter sagt, ja.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Moment. Böser Kopf.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose?
Hinsetzen.
Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
Irgendwie glaube ich Ihnen nicht, Mister.
What happened, Hugo?
Shit.
You got any theories? Because we're starting to like you for this.
The car park by the school is kind of dark. Maybe somebody jumped her there. Did you try the parking lot?
Das lief so gut.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
Gekauft für Deidre Moller nach Vorfall von häuslicher Gewalt. Ich glaube...
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
One, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. Two, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in LA. Three, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Ja, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Aha.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Okay, ich darf nicht schießen. Ich darf einfach nicht schießen. Aber ich darf ihn wegtackeln. Asphaltdschungel. Verbrennungsofen vor allem. Eine scheiß Tonne.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. Do you have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Mhm. Ich telefoniere mal eben.
Galloway, homicide.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Go ahead, Detective Unit. How can I help, Detective? We get Ray Pinker and
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
130 North Bonnie Bray Street. Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks for your help.
Alles klar.
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting. Police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Ja, wo geht's jetzt zuerst hin? Leichenschau rauskommen. Da gibst du dem Typen eine Chance.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimonii.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it.
Autsch.
Calm down.
Ja, ich glaube, da kommen wir eh nicht weiter. Verzeihung. Ich dachte gerade kurz, ich wäre eine Straßenbahn.
Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex Ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away that one.
Any Central Unit, a possible 288 at Belmont High School, 1575 West 2nd Street. Stand by for further unit to handle. Identify code 2.
11K to KGPL. We'll take the 288. Go ahead with the further.
Jo, wir kommen. Aber jetzt weiß ich zumindest, wie man sich einmal komplett runterbremsen kann. Einfach das Notizbuch öffnen, denn er macht das Notizbuch erst auf, wenn der Wagen steht. Ich weiß jetzt nicht, ob das richtig war, aber wir können auf der anderen Seite ja wieder hochfahren. Ah ja, ist okay. Einmal komplett einen auf Geisterfahrer machen, aber mit Sirene, das ist erlaubt. Puh. Belmont High School.
Saturday's the spring unveiling, Emmy. It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go.
I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy.
Busy where? You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Oh, können wir das Fahrrad nehmen? Schade. Das Fahrrad wäre ideal gewesen. Da creept er einfach hier den Mädels hinterher. Und die Mütze kommt mir doch auch bekannt vor. So, Rusty. Rusty, jetzt wäre es für dich an der Zeit, glaube ich. Schneid ihm den Weg ab. kann nämlich nicht schneller. Ich hab ihn gleich, ich hab ihn gleich, ich hab ihn gleich. Komm, 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 komm. Komm schon, Cole. Jawohl. Jetzt haben sie uns einiges zu erklären, sie. Perverser, wollte ich gerade sagen.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
Mrs. Hugo Moeller. Dass die wirklich den Vornamen noch mitkriegen.
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you Okie motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
Oh.
You're under arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red.
Okay, danke. Da hat er die Brosche dabei. Wie gesagt, die Mütze kommt mir sehr bekannt vor aus dem Intro dieses Falls.
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
Danke. Dann zeig mal her. Oh.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Okay.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Mueller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
Mhm. Das ist auf jeden Fall die Tatwaffe.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Zentrale anrufen. Jawohl. An solchen Momenten oder in solchen Momenten merkt man erstmal so wirklich, wie cool das eigentlich ist, ein Handy zu haben, ne? Jedes Mal das Rennen zu diesen Telefonen hier. Schrecklich.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Mueller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks.
Okay, ja, wir wollten aber sowieso noch mal zu unserem Leichenschau.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Mueller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
Ich bin
I
mir
don't know
unsicher.
about this. My gut says Mueller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard, and that was his car with the bloody tools in it.
I never said it wasn't Moore. Hell, he probably killed his wife, deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not an immediate danger to anyone else. Rooney's a threat to every kid at Belmont.
He's a peeper, Rusty. We can pick him up for something else.
Really want to run that risk?
Wollen wir jetzt echt machen wir jetzt echt die Schublade auf? Der seine Frau umgebracht hat oder der Typ, der niemanden umgebracht hat, aber trotzdem kein guter Mensch ist? Also, nee, komm. Wenn ich in den Verhören rauskriege, dass einer von beiden definitiv der Mörder ist, dann wird der auch angeklagt. Ich fange jetzt nicht an, hier irgendwen zu bevorzugen. Oder sonst was. Wo kommen wir denn da hin? Aber wie gesagt, erstmal gucken, was der Carruthers, ne, zu sagen hat.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please.
Yes.
Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott. Muss ich jetzt entscheiden, ob das passen könnte? Das ist schon das erste auf jeden Fall, oder? Also das hier passt jetzt nicht so unbedingt. Und der hier, okay, der könnte es auch sein.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Okay, also es ist das.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Okay. Das heißt, jetzt geht's zum Verhör. Ich lasse Rusty fahren. Mal wieder.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Natürlich zu den Verhören. Wir wollen doch früh Feierabend machen.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, man. The coroners.
How so?
You know, you don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
Been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
No kidding. You know who did?
Alles klar. Rusty ist ein komischer Mensch. Aber irgendwie trotzdem ein guter Partner. Ich glaube, das ist generell so ein Ding, ne? Polizisten zusammen oder wenn man halt ins Team oder in diese Partnerschaft geworfen wird, wie auch immer. Da ist man automatisch schon irgendwie.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do. Are they ready?
Moeller's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Okay, Rusty geht dahin.
Boys, you've really come through this time,
Achso.
haven't you?
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Okay. Ja, dann sprechen wir erstmal mit dem.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Ja. Okay, Arbeitsstelle.
You down on your luck, Eli?
had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
Oh Gott. Okay, jetzt wird's wirklich
You ever
schwierig.
tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Ja, guter Cop.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer Magay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie hitch and braid. It stays tight.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
Huh.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things, and you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
You're as good as done, Mr. Rooney. All it will take now is some paperwork.
Okay, also aus dem haben wir alles
My money,
rausgekriegt.
Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
Natürlich muss man erstmal mit beiden reden. Ich hätte natürlich jetzt auch verdächtigen können.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Okay.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Böser Cop.
Are you going to tell me what I
Oh,
want to
shit.
know, or do we have to take it out of you in lumps?
Give it your best shot. I can take whatever you're throwing.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
Ich habe keine Ahnung, ob ich dem glauben soll oder... Also, böser Cop.
You learned to strangle with the
Geht
rope in
doch.
the Army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the Army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Grüner Arbeitsoverall. Aha. Weißt du was? Oh, beschuldigen? Okay. Ja, dann wird es wahrscheinlich das sein, ne?
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Außer der Radmutternschlüssel im Kofferraum?
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Ja.
Hugo Mueller, I'm charging you with the murder of your wife. You'll be arraigned and taken before a grand jury. Book him, Rusty.
With pleasure.
Ich kann mir nicht vorstellen, dass es nicht war, von daher...
I have to say I'm disappointed.
Oh.
I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. Your next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
Ich bin verwirrt. Hugo Mueller steht eine Mordanklage bevor und Michelle denkt über ein Leben als Waise nach. Hä? Also war es doch der andere oder... Ich bin irritiert. Ich bin sehr irritiert. Okay, ja, dann schauen wir mal, was der nächste Fall ist. Aber dann ist auch Ende der Folge. Das ist auch die letzte Folge, die ich jetzt heute aufnehme.
We captured 2 regular army. Lieutenant! Well, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen? They're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
あなた方の階層と名前を名乗ってください。
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
キスマ、何様だと思ってるんだ。
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Ich bin am meisten beeindruckt von Coles Japanisch. Der Seidenstrumpfmörder.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, it's my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Wir wurden dafür abgestraft? Und jetzt ist er zufrieden mit dem Fall? Ich bin irritiert, also wirklich. So, ich steige jetzt aber noch nicht ein. Ich hoffe einfach mal, dass das hier alles noch... Das gucken wir jetzt mal. Ich habe nämlich keine Ahnung, wo genau der Speicherpunkt gesetzt ist. Ah, okay, das passt. Das passt wirklich. Dann würde ich sagen, danke fürs Zuschauen. Wir sehen uns in der nächsten Folge wieder und dann kümmern wir uns um den Seidenstrumpfmörder. Bis dahin und ciao.